These dark days call for crimson nights, so when the sun sets, the crimson moon rises.
What's up, Crimson Knights? Good to see everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope that you're all doing well. Happy Friday evening. Flag Day and Father's Day weekend. Good to see you all. I just realized I need to change my shirt. Give me 1 minute. That's better. Good to see you, Crimson Knights. I'm excited. Last night we jumped into Dune Awakening for the very first time. And we're just gonna hop back in and continue some more tonight. Definitely enjoying it so far. Seems to be kind of a survival MMO. I mean, I guess that's what it was pitched at, but it's different. Right? It's different from a MMORPG the way that like Final Fantasy 14 is or something like that. It's a survival MMO. MMO might even be stretching it a little bit. I don't know how many people are like in a server at a time. But regardless, I'm having fun. It reminds me a little bit of Once Human, except less mobily and less goofy, I guess, than Once Human. But Once Human, I enjoyed a lot for what it was, but I'm thinking Dune Awakening may possibly kind of replace Once Human. What Once Human could be. So let's jump in, Crimson Knights. I've been looking forward to this all day. Also, I should mention, last night we were having some issues with the stream performance. We were having some issues with the game performance. I downloaded a new graphics driver patch that apparently improves things for Dune Awakening. Okay, so I did that. Downloaded a new update to the game itself in Steam, and I fully restarted the internet in the house. So hopefully between those three things, and I restarted the computer. So between those four things, hopefully our stream is going to be smoother. The game is going to be smoother tonight.
I dream of it.
We didn't get to watch this last night. Let's watch this.
History.
It like skipped this by an accident last night, so let's watch this. It gives us some context for the game.
My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt.
The Great
Thou
Revolt.
shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel
The
that set
Navigators.
the conditions for the Imperium. But I am telling you of the universe you already know. Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste. Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arrakeen. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar were deployed to ensure spice shipments continued without interruption.
Sardaukar
Because of the
deployed.
Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated.
Fremen eradicated.
There was no Muad'Dib, no Lizan al-Gaib, no Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.
Nice. All right, so again, it's kind of like an alternate universe, alternate timeline. This game is compared to, like, you know, what happens in the books and the movies. It says servers will be offline for a game update expected to be 1.5 hours starting at 22:30 UTC. Wait, is that today? What is today? Today's the 13th. 22:30 UTC. Your game version is outdated. Please close the game and wait for Steam to update at the end of maintenance. I thought I already did that. Hold on. Okay, I think that already happened. That was 6:30 p.m. $6:30 p.m. today. So that's the update that I already downloaded and installed just now. All right, so I think we're good. I think we're good. It's saying our game version's outdated, but I don't think that's true. Okay. Also, fun fact, if you are watching this on Twitch, you can get drops. And I think I got some drops just from our stream last night. What am I trying to do? Let's see if it gave them to me. I connected everything. Oh, this is favorites, though, so that's probably not. Well, I don't know. There's some drops that you can get in Twitch. If you watch on Twitch. All right, so what we're doing now, Crimson Knights. All right, we did the Fall of Proteus. Now we're doing Find the Fremen, the first trial of Akul. A dream lingers, brought to consciousness by natural exposure to the spice melange. A Fremen test called the Trials of Akul. In my stupor, I've marked the symbol of a purple eye on my map, perhaps the location of this mysterious trial. Follow your inner sight to the first trial. All right, so let's go down here. Let's drink up. See how this is doing. Can I extract this? Like, I should be able to put this in something, right? Like, what can I... Is there a container that I can put that stuff in? Or I can't put water in any container. I don't have a container for the water. That's crazy. All right, so we got to go out there. It looks like we're trying to go about 400 meters. Let's just do... Well, actually, I don't even need that thing. I'm gonna grab that, and we're gonna try to do this. I don't know if we're gonna attract a worm by going across the sand like this. Don't like that sound. All right, we're getting close. Getting close. Ooh. I feel like fuel cells are always super useful. Good thing they're just lying around in the desert. Enter the ancient cave. The Mina Cave discovered. Level up. Enter the ancient cave. Walk mode on. Interact with the altar, then complete the first trial. Inhale the spice. Looks like you should take your mask off if you're gonna do it. I like the ambient background music.
Who is it that thinks
No. I don't understand, dude.
Our God gave us the burning eyes of Allat and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Rest in black shade. Be like
Opens up like an eye. Oh, am I supposed to not be burned up by the sun? You can't see me. It's basically like the sun. There's day and there is night.
when we began our wandering, we suffered until suffering was a thing we came to know within our souls. Arrakis is suffering. When we found it, we were home.
So again, in this timeline, apparently the Fremen are pretty much wiped out.
On Harmontep, we were made to suffer. Our children taken and made slaves. They denied us the Hajj. Never to forgive, never to forget.
Run! Alright, we did that.
The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us the burning sun to defy? Suffering leads to defiance. And where does defiance lead?
I thought suffering leads to hate. No, wait. Hate leads to suffering. Wait, what is it? Hate leads to suffering. Suffering leads to defiance, apparently. I made it. I made it!
Defiance leads to thought.
Defiance leads to thought.
Who is it that thinks? Those who suffer. Remember Harmontep. Bila Kaifa.
Did I make it?
Ibn Qutayba. Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks?
Those who suffer.
Those who suffer, remember Harmontep, Bila Kaifa.
Awaken. Now I'm reconnecting to the hidden world, hidden server. Dogpool. Hey, Dogpool, good to see you, dude. Hopefully the stream's a little bit better today for you. Updated the graphics driver, updated the game, restarted the internet, restarted the computer. So hopefully we're better today, but let me know if we're still having issues and there's nothing I can do about it. If there is, there's nothing I can do about it. What happened to my mask?
Still there?
Oh, it's back.
Your signal drifted for a moment.
Journey complete, the first trial of Akul.
When the Sardaukar began their purge, many Fremen were slaughtered. The ones that were not abandoned their caves, leaving valuable resources behind. Valuable resources that just might contain the makings of a still suit.
We need a still
Take
suit.
what you need. Their ghosts will not object.
Moisture-sealed caves are found throughout Arrakis. Their entrances are covered by water seals that trap precious humidity inside. An orange map marker indicates that these locations are sources for components used for hydration and gathering equipment. Echoes of the past. Gather Fremen components from moisture-sealed caves. Locate one. Gather micro-sandwich fabric. Gather an EMF generator. All right, we've already done that multiple times, but we're gonna do it again. Definitely want a still suit. Zachary Woods is in the building. How's it going, Woods? How are you? Maddie. There she is. She's like, where everybody at? Hey, we right here. We right here, Maddie. Maddie. Hold on. Congratulations and thank you again on 450 watch hours on the channel. Definitely need to get some Crimson Moons in the chat for that. GG's and thank you, Maddie. Absolutely incredible. Oh, and Woods just hit 200 total watch hours, huh? Okay. GG's to Woods as well. Thank you so much for 200 watch hours on the channel. Absolutely incredible. Dogpool's giving some moons over on Twitch for you. That's amazing. Gave you guys some bonus moon rocks for reaching those incredible milestones. I truly am humbled that you guys spend so much time here on this channel. You guys are my friends. I hope you know that. I appreciate and love you all. But thank you, Maddie and Woods, for collectively spending 650 hours in our streams. It's awesome. Oh, look at this. Look at this one. Now that's cool. He like somehow built it up on like stilts. And he's got this like fancy roof. How'd he do all that? That's cool. I would say this is the coolest building house I've seen. That one's pretty cool too, but that's just like very blocky the way that, you know, all the other ones are. This thing looks like Nice. That is nice. I like that. All right, so we're supposed to be finding a cave. Oh, look at that. It's floating around. It's crazy, dude. All right, so I need to find a moisture-sealed cave somewhere. That's my goal. This guy kind of has those, like, stilt things, too. Like, support columns. So, I mean, obviously, somehow you gotta... There must be a way to unlock those or get them. All right, I think this right here, this right over here is that base that I assaulted the other night. I'm guessing everybody just sort of respawns, you know? Oh, it's a scavenger camp. All right, we just brute forced both of these guys. And now I'm gonna suck their blood. Rashad, how's it going, dude? Welcome, welcome. All right, now we've got 2 out of our 3 blood slots filled. Let's see what we got here. Take all that. We'll take all this. Oh, shoot. What? Where'd you come from, bro? Oh, wait. Can I kill him? Alright, so that was a real guy. The heck? Where did bro come from? So, Dogpool said, I never really considered people I watch as a friend. Whenever I talk about you, it's this guy I watch. I thought we was more your fans, but I guess it could be both. I mean, that's fair. I don't know. But, you know, I spend more time with you guys than most people in my life. The people that I consider friends in my life, I don't even see as often as I see you guys. You know, my IRL friends. So, to me, you know, you guys, the Crimson Knights that are here consistently, the ones who we talk in the Discord and, you know, are in so many of the streams, who spend so much time here, like, you guys are my friends in my mind. I mean, I feel like you know, I don't know as much about you as my IRL friends, but I know your names, I know your usernames, I know some things about you and your voices, and I don't know. To me, that's special. You guys are special to me. It's different from IRL friends, but you guys, Woods, Maddie, Dogpool, are, you know, more than just like fans or subscribers or something like that. Woods, Rashad said, just chilling, doing some cleaning. Is this an online game? Yes, it is. Technically, it's classified as an MMO, but like, I feel like that's kind of loose. Like, there are other people in the game right now, but like, it's unclear. Like, that guy just ran up on me and he was slicing at me, but I don't think we can actually even do damage to each other. So, I don't know. It's sort of an online game, but effectively, so far, it's felt pretty much like a single-player game. I think you can, like, form guilds and stuff. Really, it's like a survival game is what it is. Who shoot me now? I just felt like shooting somebody. Plus, I feel like I have so much ammo. Tried running at me. Just got absolutely wrecked. Alright, I'm not really interested in all this, like, scrap metal stuff right now. I am kind of wondering where I am, though. That's cool. I like the front I need to find... okay. I need to find a cave. I need to find a moisture-sealed cave. Anything new with you, Rashad? What's new, man? I guess you heard Charlie had his first new baby? Got to go visit the little guy. The baby, not Charlie. Saw him too, though. Wait, where's my house? My house is this way. All right, I'm not trying to go back over there. Go this way. Go look at this person's house. I mean, this is pretty cool. No access. I like it. They got like a little garage area. Wait, this is my house. This is my house right here. Okay. I think there might be a moisture-sealed cave, like, right here. So let's just see if it's respawned enough. Oh, yep. All right, we need to gather 6 micro sandwich fabrics. And we just got an EMF generator, so that's good. We got all the micro sandwich fabrics we need. We're good. That's it. I mean, that's all we needed. Harvest materials for a still suit. Now we need salvage metal and mine copper ore. Okay. So now we do need a little bit of scrap metals. Get it?
There's someone here.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm gonna have to kill you. I'm sorry. I'm really good with little knives. All right, we still need a little scrap metal. Woo! I love the grapple hook, dude. All right, we need some copper ore as well. Fortunately, I have some right outside of my house right here. Boom. Copper ore. Complete. Alright, now I just need some scrap metal and we're good to go. Well, I actually have plenty of scrap metal in my buckets. But we gotta... Game wants us to salvage some new scrap metal. I think we got enough, but I also want to go kill this guy.
Who's there?
It's me.
Found them.
I guess this kind of reminds me that like this cut array thing reminds me of No Man's Sky. Except less annoying. Okay. Now, it says, return to your base and drink water from the blood purifier. Research the fabricator. Construct or interact with a fabricator. All right. That allows me to jump off cliffs without consequence. This is my humble abode. Welcome. Oh, you know what? I think I messed up here a little bit. Let's fix this real quick. Okay, yeah. That's better. That's better, that's better. All right. So, now what we gotta do, it says, return to your base, drink water from the blood purifier. Okay, oh, so you can just drink it. I feel refreshed. All right, let's drink some more. Boom. Now let's deposit some blood. All the blood we got has been deposited. Research the fabricator. All right, so now where's the fabricator? Fabrication unit capable of producing complex items. Placed close to a sub-5 console with a construction tool. Requires power from a base power generator to operate. All right. Research that right on up. Boom! All right. Now we made the fabricator. Fabricate a complete scavenger still suit. Equip the scavenger still suit. All right. So how do we do this? What do we got to do? There we go. Scavenger still suit body. That's cool. All right, still suit boots. I like the fabricator, like, kind of animation. Still suit mask. There's possibly a faster way to do this. Like, can I put it in the queue? Okay, there you go. Yeah, so you can put stuff in the queue. All right, we fabricated the entire suit, I believe. So now let's equip it all, right? Like, how do I do it? Oh, do I have to like grab it out of the fabricator? Oh, okay. Okay, so you've got to grab it all. Okay, I equipped the mask.
Impressive, Off-worlder. Just remember, if you didn't connect the tubes between the calves and the thigh pads just right, you'll be drinking your own liquefied feces. And that does not count as hydration, by the way.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Good news, Off-worlder. My leg has recovered enough that I will risk it to move forward. I know a place in your sector where we can meet. Craft a survey device so you can figure out how to get there and join me.
It says the still suit is a body-enclosing garment that mitigates hydration loss by giving protection from the elements and filtering reclaimed wastewater. Still suits collect water in tube access catch pockets while worn. This water can be consumed to restore hydration. Drink from catch pocket with F. Oh, there's nothing in the catch pocket. Okay, okay. I see, I see. I see, I see. Putting all my money in there. All right, and then let's go deposit all my fuel cells. I guess, can you make multiple bases, I wonder? I don't know. Quick deposit. 193 fuel cells deposit. Now I'm just curious. I now have 2 weeks of energy available in this thing. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good. All right. Research the small ore refinery. Welcome back, Rashad. All right, here's the small ore refinery. Processes raw copper ore, carbon ore, and iron ore into refined resources. Can also create steel ingots from iron and carbon. Okay, now what does it want me to do? Construct an small ore refinery. Okay. I'm just trying to survive on Arrakis. You know how it be, Rashad. You know how it be. You got any fun plans for the weekend? What are you up to, man? Refine copper ore. Research the surveying kit. All right. One's that. Schematic kit. A set of items which allow for the mapping and surveying of locations. Survey probe launcher and survey probe. All right. Fabricate a survey probe launcher and a survey probe. Climb to high ground and fire a survey probe. Said celebrating your brother's birthday tomorrow. Possibly see some UMBC friends if weather allows. That's fun. You guys doing anything special for his birthday? Like, what are you doing? All right, it said we need a survey probe launcher, so let's craft that. And then a survey probe will craft one of those. Well, let's craft a couple. My mother-in-law, the Crimson mother-in-law, is in town, so we've just been hanging out with her. We'll spend some time. She's gonna actually watch the kids tomorrow for us, so we will have a rare date night out. We'll be able to go out. The Crimson wife and I will be able to go out to dinner tomorrow night.
Did you get a probe made? Good. Static discharge
So we're looking
from
forward to that.
sandstorms
We don't
makes
get
map
to
data
go out,
extremely
just the two of us,
unreliable
very
on Arrakis.
often.
But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
But yeah, so, you know, chill weekend. Nothing crazy. All right. Firing a survey probe will fully reveal an area on the map by exposing locations, collectibles, hazards, resource distribution, and topography. Believe it or not, topography. All right, so can I select that somehow? No. I gotta, like, equip it. How do I equip it? I gotta put it somewhere. So I guess I'll put it instead of, I don't know. What is this? Improvised power pack. I guess I'll put it instead of my binoculars for now. Oh gosh. I'm not gonna fire it right now or I'll have that whole thing coming at me. Survey complete in 15 seconds.
Very good. I'm going to the Griffin's Reach trade post. Come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground.
Haga
to rocky
Basin
ground.
South Codex
Learn how
content
far you can
unlocked.
move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
Trade posts. At trade posts, you can find merchants for buying and selling, a contract board with employment opportunities, ornithopter pilots willing to transport you elsewhere, and a convenient shelter from storms. All right, so I'm assuming that's a trade post out there. Travel to Griffin's Reach trade post, which I'm, again, assuming is what I'm looking at out here, right? Griffin's Reach trade post, okay. That's what I'm looking at. What's this? Wreck of the Alcyon. Oh, wow, that really did reveal a nice size area, huh? Okay. You heard me, Rashad. You heard me. I'll have them all coming at me. All right, so somehow I have to get over there. I feel like I'm gonna die. Don't love that for me. You think I can make that jump? Let's find out. Ah! Dude, that worked perfectly. That was perfect. I wish that there was like the sound of wind when I jumped off or something though. You know, like that would Make it feel a little bit more immersive. Nights, I'm scared, man. I'm scared of the desert. I feel like I'm gonna die. Okay, this is that outpost that I raided. I'm going for it. I'm going for it! Please, God, let me get across this desert. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. The worm meter. I don't think it hear. I think we're good, right? It doesn't hear me. We're good. We're good. This is fine. Dude, we made it. That's the farthest we've made it across like a desert area thus far. Let's kill this guy.
Heal yourself.
I revealed myself and the knife that I'm holding. Why does it look like I stick that right in their penis? Or in their private parts? Why? Explain that to me. It's like, really, you could extract blood from a lot of fastest. It's the fastest way to get their blood. Oh, yikes. Oh, wait, what is that? Hold up. Oh, shoot. Okay, that hurt. Just fell off a cliff a little bit. Give me all the fuel cells. All right, what is this, though? I want to see this. These guys are dead. Just looting dead people. That's how Rashad prefers to harvest blood when he has to, you know? He knows all about it. Personal experience, he told me. Where am I right now? It's like on this mountain. Imperial Testing Station number 2? Obviously a lot of like metal scrap, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Looking for like loot boxes, other interesting things. I got so many fuel cells, I will literally be able to like power my base for a month. So far, I haven't even seen anybody in this whole outpost. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, I got unspent skill points. Oh, is this a person?
Watch your step, stranger. Those plans
Derek
are hard to
Chinara.
grow out here, and harder to replace. No, you don't look like the scrap rats that swarm around the place, and you don't look like one of the crazies from the lab. So what brings you here?
You first. Who are you?
Derek Chinara, planetologist, botanist, and Political exile, I'm afraid. I've been stuck out here for a while. I learned the hard way. Never say the wrong thing to someone from Kaitain.
Never trust a bureaucrat. Words to live by.
Cyprian Io. I loathe that name. Barely a planetologist at all. To think of the legacy of the Kynes in the hands of this fop makes me sick.
Tell me about Kynes.
There are actually two Kynes. The elder, Pardo Kynes, was a legend at the college on Kaitain. His work on the ecological tenets of planetary transformation, magnificent.
Of course.
But the younger Kynes, little is known. It is said that Pardo had a child with a Fremen woman, and the result was a new Kynes. The reason I am here.
You came here looking for Pardo Kynes' child?
Yes. Liet Kynes wrote me a letter asking me to come to Arrakis to help with a terraforming project. With such a famous father, how could I refuse? But before I arrived, Liet Kynes was lost in battle. Without the funds or backing to return to Kaitain, I am forced to work with the new planetologist.
So what are you doing here, bro?
I was given a ground car and an ancient sync chart of the old botanical testing stations. My task is to document their operational status.
Is there a botanical testing station nearby?
You're standing on it, or at least above it. His Majesty's Imperial Testing Number 2. Second on my list. As far as I got before I couldn't continue.
Why couldn't you continue?
The place is infested with bandits, who've in turn been infected with something. They attack all who enter, even those of us on official business.
Tell me about these bandits.
Oh, scavengers. The usual type around here, cutting up wreckage from the war to sell. The ones in the lab have gone odd.
How odd.
I hadn't gone very far into the lab when some of them charged at me, screaming and brandishing knives. They were covered in gore. I ran.
Did they look sick?
There was a glaze to their eyes and a stiffness to their movements, but they looked normal enough. Maybe some form of mass hysteria. I don't know.
Crimson Knights, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the video and being subscribed, joined, followed on the channel on YouTube and on Twitch. Appreciate you guys very much, and hope you're enjoying these beginning hours of Dune Awakening. All right, tell me about yourself, Derek.
Derek Chinara, planetologist, botanist, and
You already said this, bro.
I've been stuck out here for a while.
You already said
I learned
this.
the hard way. Never say the wrong thing to someone from Kaitain.
I gather you ran afoul of some bureaucrat. Happens all too often.
Cyprian Io. I loathe that name.
All right, so
Barely a
we already did
planetologist
this.
at all. To think of the legacy of the Kynes in the hands of this
Like, we already did this, so
Makes
why
me
wasn't this grayed
sick.
out? Why wasn't this grayed out? Why did it have me do that again? I would like to learn from
I
you.
would gladly teach you, but there is something I must do. Perhaps we can help each other out.
I expect nothing less, Derek. What do you need?
You look like something that stumbled out of a shipwreck. I don't have any way to pay.
I did.
Unless you're interested in a planetary ecology lesson?
This says mimic film recovery. Somewhere in this testing station is a cache of mimic film reels detailing what exactly the old Empire was doing in this facility. This cache was hidden when the lab was sealed, so it may be hard to find, and the scavengers occupying it don't make matters any easier. Good luck. XP 700, 2000 Solaris, unlocks planetologist skill tree. Those are the rewards. Accept contract. I can help you out. We can discuss lessons afterwards. What do you need me to do?
That's easy. Somewhere in the station is a manifest containing a full log of the supplies that were sealed within. Bring me the manifest.
I'll return with
Be
it.
careful. The people in that lab are odd.
Okay. I'll probably have to kill them all. But you know that ain't no problem for me. All right, let's open up the skills menu because this game is like, you have 5 skill points, bro. Use them, bro. All right, let's learn this. Disruptor damage. All right, how about this? Suspensor dash. Your training with suspensors allowed you to manipulate your flow of movement. Press the dash button while suspended to perform a midair dash. Okay. The inexperienced and untrained will flinch in the heat of battle, panicked and unable to remember their basic training. Trooper training prepares you for the realities of combat and allows you to use your abilities more often. You throw a grenade with an explosive core that detonates a spray of shrapnel, damaging anybody within radius. But the shrapnel is incapable of penetrating a shield. The shockwave of the blast can still damage a shielded enemy. Abilities must be equipped. Explosive grenade ability. Oh, okay, I see. So there's abilities and techniques. We've got the Suspensor Dash technique, the anti-gravity ability. Okay. I don't think we can unlock any of these trees right now. Okay, but it looks like if you do certain quests, you can unlock other trees. So that's cool. Then you can really customize your character. If that's the case. Select the contract icon under the Journey tab. Alright. Let's track that. Enter Imperial Testing Station number 2. Must be like this way? Welcome back, Maddie. What do you got going on this weekend, Maddie? Alright, so now I can drink more of my own urine water. Boom. Drank it. Alright, so it seems like maybe this is how we get into this testing station, right? Let me just pull out this knife. Looks like there's a bunch of, like, respawn beacons around here. I guess people set a respawn beacon before they go in so that if they die, they just respawn back at the top. I guess that's the idea. Not much. I feel like Maddie's gonna be like, oh, not much. And then she's gonna say a million things that she's got going on. Maddie's always got a lot going on. Identification band. All right. There we go. Orange ID band. I've got so many darts.
Owens has been acting real strange since finding that corpse with the Telexu satchel. I don't trust him. Keep an eye out next time you're out on a salvage run. If he starts acting weird, dart him.
Heard a little bit of screaming in the distance, so that's a foreboding sign. So what's down here? I can't go through that, it seems. Look at all this greenery. This is crazy. I can drink water here? Woo! This looks like Emperor Palpatine.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2.
Thank you.
I am the station supervisor, Dr. Rommel Greer. The ultimate mission of these stations is to find or engineer botanical species capable of thriving in the extremely arid conditions of Arrakis. A true challenge, as I'm sure any visitor who has traveled through the barren rocks and sand above will agree. Our first task has been the installation and testing of wind-trap units, capable of reclaiming moisture from the atmosphere. I'm pleased to report complete success, both with the installation and functioning of these devices. The thriving vegetation you will find within these halls is a testament to the success of this technology. Welcome to Desert Botanical
Water here
Testing
that I can
Station
drink?
number
No.
2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Rommel Greer. The ultimate mission of these stations is to find or engineer botanical species capable of thriving in the extremely arid conditions of Arrakis. A true challenge, as I'm sure...
There's an impaled dead guy.
Through the barren rocks and sand.
And another one.
Our first task has been the installation and testing of wind-trap units, capable of...
Advanced Servox. I don't know what that is.
I'm pleased to report complete success, both with the installation...
A fabrication component used in vehicles such as sand bikes, found in old Imperial remnants such as Imperial testing stations. Awesome. Maybe we'll be able to make a sand bike soon. Oh, shoot. I mean, don't shoot! I'm better than you! I do have to heal up, though. Alright, let's take their blood. Yep. Okay, that time that was more clearly in the leg. That's in the side. Okay. Alright, now we've got a full sack of blood. Can drink this. That's awesome.
I thought I could trust Druce.
This is a scavenger speaking.
I know now that he's part of the plot. I heard the worms out in the desert whispering to him last night, and the bastard whispered back. I did. They're all a league against me. All of them. But they won't get me if I get them first.
Alright, yeah, that guy sounded a little bit nutso. Plus, everyone immediately tries to kill me every time. Alright, I've got like 300, more than 300 darts.
You leave the next messages for, eh? It's for the worms, isn't it? Yeah, the worms. Oh, yeah, your belly, it was full of worms. Our big, red, ropey worms. But I let them out, didn't I?
This guy's nuts. Dude, I am so hydrated right now. It feels incredible. All right, let's see if there's something in here. Oh, look. A little bit of secret loot. We got some particle capacitors. Glad I jumped down here. Ooh, she had some loot. Copper ore plant fibers. Oh, where'd this guy come from? Oh, this is a real guy. Got some bandages. Question is, which way's the dead end? Down here or up there? I don't know.
Beneath the hill where the fox runs lightly, a dappled sun shines brightly. Where the fox runs lightly, you can't hide from me, little bird. Where are you? Beneath the hill in the fennel brake.
Scavengers are all going crazy, man.
I, my love, cannot wake. Go away. Go away.
Go away!
There's a little bird. Gotcha.
All right. Since that dude came back down, I'm thinking down up here must be the dead end. So let's go up here. Let's explore this room real quick.
Don't sleep. That's when they come for you. Glow and darts. Don't sleep. They're watching. Find a knife, or maybe a hammer. Either would be good, but both is better. Just don't sleep. Don't sleep.
We're at max hydration. All right, so these guys felt like they couldn't sleep or they'd get killed, so I'm sure that didn't help with their madness. Getting lots of bandages looted up, which is nice. I don't have to keep crafting bandages. I just pick them up in here. And here's some more water. I don't even need any more water. But we should remember that it's there in case we want to come back and get it. The water. I don't think Friendo found this. Oh. God, okay. Woo! These fools thought that they could ambush me. Look, there's another water station here. Like, I don't need it, really. On the way out, if we need water, we'll come get it. I've got so many darts, I just might as well use them at this point. Just getting darts, like, faster than I really can use them. Okay, you can actually loot these hanging people? I didn't know that, man. We did it, bro! Woo!
Once the beast has made his selection, return the remaining items to Bijaz at once. Exercise all due caution in the handling of these items, as the bioagents contained within are unstable and may prove extremely hazardous.
Alright, so this seemed like some mini-boss type of dude that we just killed. Maybe not, but he seems strong. Seems stronger.
Yeah, yes. So then he comes in here saying, "Hey, boss, what's that weird smell?" That weird smell? Just like that he does, just like that, yeah? Yeah, and then he says, "What's wrong with the plants in here? They look sick. Maybe we should trim them back." That's what he said. He said that. Those exact words.
The Emperor's Wings MK1 spice-infused copper dust.
You know, they did. I trimmed him back. Oh, yeah, I trimmed him back real good. Just...
Purple ID band. Alright, we're getting lots of good loot. Now it just says report back. Alright, so there's water here, so let's just drink it. And then we can continue out this way. Guess this is how they do the... you know, the little dungeon loop. Okay, yep.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2.
Alright, so now we just get out of here. Actually, I think that there was also a section over here that we couldn't get into before. So can we get in that now? Yes. Particle capacitor, sandbike PSU MK1, and advanced servox we just got. Sandbike backseat MK1 and salvage metal. Alright, so we're getting like all these sandbike parts. Okay, so that was a successful little side quest that we just did. Let's go back, report back, and we should be able to unlock the planetologist skill tree from that, as well as hopefully be able to build a sand bike soon. What I really want, though, is the ornithopter. The ornithopter's what I really want. I think it was over here how we got up to the planetologist guy. I think it's over here. Also, you can see Crimson Knights. It's not too fast, but like your weapons and tools do degrade over time, which means that, you know, you have to then make new tools every so often as your tools degrade and break. So it's not like once you made a tool, you have it forever. You do have to replenish them every so often. It says limited warfare PvE. So, okay. I guess there, like Dogpool said, there's got to be some sections where there can be PvP, but these are not them. I love these, like, ships with the lights in the night. It's crazy.
You've come back. You don't know how rare that is on Arrakis. Have you done as I asked?
Of course, Derek. I brought you the manifest, okay?
You have?
Yes.
That's incredible. I thought those crazies down there would keep me stuck here forever. Oh, wonderful. Say what you will about the old empire, but they knew how to keep a record.
I believe you offered to teach me something about planetary ecology.
Yes, of course. I haven't forgotten. Pay attention. Life, all life, is in the service of life.
Okay.
There. Though I
thought it was gonna be like
confess, I
life
wasn't
finds a
expecting such
way.
an apt pupil. It was more like you were remembering than learning. Odd.
Yeah, well, anyway, goodbye, bruh. Complete a report back, Minimic film recovery. Zone change. All right, we completed the contracts. Imperial testing stations codex unlocked. Claiming contract rewards. When you complete a contract, its rewards are automatically added to your backpack. If your backpack is full, you can go to the contract menu found under the Journey tab to claim the reward after making space. So I think I got everything from that. We're still good, Crimson Knights. What is this? Passive suspensor belt. Right. All right, so where are we trying to actually get to? We're here, so we just did this whole Imperial testing station thing. But where we're really trying to get to is here. Griffin's Reach. All right, so we're trying to go this way. Uh-oh, God. How did I not die there? Okay, so now I can just press... I can just use a suspensor belt. Okay, so that's actually pretty useful. I can just use the suspensor belt to not, like, die when I jump off a cliff.
Someone's here.
Oh, shoot. I'm gonna die. No! Can I self-revive? Oh! Oh! There's a self-res. Thank God. That's the first time I've been downed in this game. Alright, I just looted this destroyed sand bike. That was close, Crimson Knights. That was almost really not good for me. So have I been here before? I don't know if I've been here before. We're here now. Oh gosh, what? How dare that guy try to fight back? This is that, well, okay, no, never mind. This is a different one. This is cool looking, though. I like this. I like how it's got the round bottom, too. It's a sus thing for me to say. Okay, it might be time to get out of here. This is a pretty cool house, though. I like it. Up on a cliff. I can't get in. But yeah, it looks very spacious and nice. I literally nestled mine into a cliff, like right there, essentially. All right, where I'm trying to get is actually right there. I'm gonna try to make it across, Crimson Knights. I hope I can. Yeah, man, it seems like people have unlocked all kinds of different cool building, like, pieces. Some people have been playing for like a week or more now because there was an early access like last week. And I don't know what came with like pre-order, like deluxe bonuses and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, here we go. All right, here's a trading outpost.
Alas, Offworlder, it seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the
A
Haggard
wider
Basin.
world journey
Your
introduced.
Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you. But be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
I'll sheath my weapon. All right. Canley. Peace. All right, so let's talk to this dude. What's he got to say for himself? This is Gavori.
I can see it in the way you stand, the way you walk. You've been through the training. You're a trooper.
Yes, my mentor was an old house trooper. What do you want, old man?
I thought as much. I still have an eye for talent. Used to be a trooper myself. Even fought in a few battles you've even heard of. Not so much now.
Trooper, I want to learn from you.
As much as I would love to take your Solaris, it seems you're already familiar with basic soldiering. I can teach you no more.
Do you know who can help me?
Arakeen may have a seasoned trooper or two willing to take you on.
Well, what can you tell me about the area?
Not much to tell. This is scavenger country. The lowest of the low. Honestly, I think there are some city mauler that live better.
What do the scavengers do?
I don't know. Scavenge? Is that a word? I think they mostly...
Is that a word?
Kirab.
Yeah, it is a word. Who are the Kirab?
Bandit scum. Thieves who prey on their own kind. I suppose it's easier to rob and kill your fellow scrap digger than put in a hard day's work.
Where are they?
Just up country from here. The Vermilius Gap is Kirab territory. You'll know you've gone too far when the sand turns blood red.
Tell me
I am
about
Gavori,
yourself.
Veteran trooper, freelance adventurer, and slayer of cheap vintages everywhere. And I'll train you to be just like me, for the right price. Which just happens to be whatever's in your pocket right now.
Do you serve the Atreides or Harkonnen?
As I said before, I'm currently freelance. Great house feuds don't interest me. I get paid to fight, and not to die.
What are you doing here, bruh?
These days I tend to shy away from conflict of an intergalactic nature. But if you need to stab or shoot someone in the near vicinity, I'm your man.
All right. What you got?
Hey, stop.
Me a
I know the
chalky.
face of every sand-sucking bandit, scavenger, and merc from here to Harko, and I don't recognize you. So perhaps you'll give us the courtesy of who you are, and while you're at it, why our airspace is crawling with Sadukar.
Say nothing.
Not a talker, eh? Well, the rules at Griffin's Reach are simple. You pay up front and don't cause trouble, or we'll toss you into the storms. Good?
I'll nod.
Name's Mir. I do the trading and the talking. My silent partner here does the fighting. And there's the contract board in the corner, if you need work.
I'll hit it up. I have some questions about the area. You mentioned the Sardaukar patrols.
The Padishah Emperor, in his infinite wisdom, has blessed us with a cohort of his most efficient and ruthless Imperial Sadukar.
They're hunting outlaws?
They use Chom mercs for the hunting mostly. I suspect the real Sardaukar are looking for Fremen and that bastard Zantara.
Chom Mercs?
The Sardaukar don't like being peacekeepers, so Chom supplies the warm bodies to bulk out their forces. Chom really does sell everything.
All right.
What's on your mind?
Does your partner speak?
He is quite mute. I don't know the how or why of it. The bastard can be quite reticent when he chooses to be.
How did you guys meet?
He arrived one night with a patrol of Harkonnen house troopers. I offered them a place to sleep, but when I woke, they were gone. But for Ihor.
Sounds like he deserted.
Ridiculous. The troop sergeant must have recognized the value of my establishment. As such, he left Ihor behind to protect their interests here.
Tell me about
I
yourself.
used to live on Rosek. For a long time, I thought it was the biggest shithole in the universe. So, I bartered my way off the planet.
Chose Arrakis?
Problem was, I was so desperate to leave Rosek, I thought anywhere would be better. Turns out I was wrong.
Yeah.
What's on your mind? Unless someone shows up with a load of salvage, I've got time to talk.
Griffin's Reach, what's the name mean?
Griffin is the Harkonnen house symbol. And while we have no official affiliation, I like to think they are aware of Griffin's Reach.
What about the Atreides, my boy?
The Duke is a weak fool, and his house will fall. The Baron is 5 moves ahead of the Atreides at every turn.
What's the nearest settlement?
Settlement? Ha! People don't live out here. They cling. Bandits, scavengers, and a couple of fools stupid enough to run trade posts.
This reminds me a little bit of like Starfield.
Sure. Smiley Tig still runs his place northeast of here, across the gap.
Smiley?
You'll figure it out if you meet him.
Anything out here beyond sand and rocks?
There's one of those old desert testing stations.
Yeah, I already seen
out
that.
East of here.
Been there, done that.
Sealed for a while. Probably picked clean by now. There was a fellow bought supplies a while back, an ecologist. He was here to audit the station. Said he was camped above it. He'd know more.
Wait, but I do want to trade.
You keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger.
Hajra Leader John MK1, a unique water container created by the Fremen for those going on a journey of seeking, often carried by Wali on their trial of Akul. The contents were donated from the entire siege as a sacrifice for good luck. Stores more water than ordinary Leader Johns. How much does this cost? 500? I've got... I think I have 4,000 on me? Chom office furniture set. Heavy darts. Oh, heavy versus light darts. Okay, interesting. Welding wire. Cup of water. Okay. Improvised power pack. Essential item that allows the user to operate equipment that requires power. When all the power is depleted, stop the current activity to allow the battery to recharge. Improvised cut array. Do I not already have this? Maul bracers. Like, I have this stuff, right? Mechanical parts. Found a great house ruin using firearms, okay? Small vehicle fuel cell. Off-world medical supplies. Blade parts, gun parts. Alright, I think I need to go to the top and I'm gonna buy this. And then I might buy the furniture set as well. Now we have furniture, guys. Oh, it's a schematic. Okay, so it's just a schematic. We don't actually have it. All right, so this is the contracts board. Zantara's head or scrap metal, copper required. Deliver 40 copper ore to Griffin's Reach trade post. All right, I don't have enough yet. We gotta go get some copper ore. This is cool. All right, let's go get some copper, Crimson Knights, and we'll come back. I think this is copper over here. Yeah, there's some. Wait, so did that get me all the copper I need? Yeah, now I've got 50. All right, so that's all I needed. What's up here, though? Is this an outpost? What is this? Is there an NBA game tonight? All right, so now we're gonna deliver the 40 copper. Copper required. Finally, I've waited weeks for that copper. It's damn hard trying to run an efficient scrap business when the quality of salvage contractors keeps dropping. Nothing but unreliable slackers like that Nasir. He's probably passed out in his Samuta den somewhere. Anyway, you've proven you can deliver, so I might have some more work for you. Okay, now here's more. Wrecking crew. Reach the wreck of the Alkion. Require Holtzman Amplifier 1. Deliver it. Contact the issuer. All right, so I'll accept that.
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the Great Houses. But with the war, chaos reigns. Ships crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands. The Fremen know the ways of the desert and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds.
A touch of civilization journey complete.
There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share of the spoils.
Contact and contract issuer. Many contracts require you to report into the contract issuer over the communinet as a final step. If you don't contact the issuer immediately, you can always do this in the contracts tab by selecting the contract and clicking contact issuer. Shipwrecks are massive structures often visible from afar due to their sheer size. A green map marker indicates the components needed to create weapons and armors can be found at these locations. All right, so we've accepted the contracts. There's nothing more we can do here, really. What's she got?
You look a little lost, friend. You got somewhere you need to be. I can fly you there for a price.
Ooh, tell me about yourself.
I like to fly. Fast.
Okay,
Storms, worms,
she likes to
static,
fly.
Nothing stops me from getting where I need to go. But you know what I don't like much? Talking.
All right, so basically she's a fast travel agent. My home is way out there. Should I even go home, is the question. It might be kind of nice to go home. All right, so we can research these schematics at a base, city, or trade post. Research schematic. Research schematic. All right, so let's see. Now to make these, looks like I need some copper ingots. Wow, there's a lot of different kinds of products we could make, huh? A lot of stuff. Oh, right. I forgot we unlocked planetologists. So what's this do? Cut array mining. Your understanding of structural and mineral composition leads to an increase in the resource yield when using a cut array. Okay, well, that could be useful. Suspensor pad. Drop a suspensor device that launches yourself and targets into the air. Useful for navigation and traversal. Abilities must be equipped and activated from the ability bar. Vehicle repair. Your vehicle training as a mechanic reduces the maximum durability loss of vehicle components when performing repairs. Rerouting. Tinkering with your power pack allows you to increase the recharge rate. Careful manipulation of the Holtzman field on the Dew Reaper allows you to increase the water yield. All right, I think I want to go back to my base. So apparently I really can just like jump off a cliff now, and I'm fine. How you doing out there, Crimson Knights? I'd like to get some vehicles. Again, what I really want is the ornithopter. I don't know how much you have to play to get that.
Reveal yourself. Found you.
Oh. He did a heavy attack, dude. I don't think I could block the heavy attack. All right, I'm gonna make a run for it all the way across this desert. You ready, Crimson Knights? Here we go. Run! Okay. Worm incoming. Okay, I could be in trouble here. Alright, seems like the worm meter went away, so I might be alright. That was scary, though. All right. So we're back at base. Let's deposit all our blood. I suppose we could drink. All right, so now we're full. What do I need? I need a bunch of, like, copper ingots or whatever. So I need 9 copper ingots for that, and I need another 8 for that. So I need like 27 copper ingots total. Didn't we make the oh no, we made the copper ingot down here, didn't we? Copper ingots were made in the small ore refinery. All right, so now let's see, can we make this one thing? What is it? The Emperor's Wings. A prop from the famous play My Father's Shadow, this unique suspensor belt is used by jonglers for short but effective bursts of floating during performances. Jump twice to activate and float upwards. Suspensor fields are notorious for preserving momentum, and they deplete power as long as they're kept activated. Worm attraction intensity extreme. Power drain 14. Oh, I need spice-infused copper dust. I need more of that somehow. Dang it. I probably should have gotten that first. Alright, well, whatever. So is this now equipped is the question. Oh, did I already have one of these? That was stupid. Why did I do that? Can I break this down? Oh, wait, no. Okay, so this is the Emperor's wings. So this is passive suspensor belts. This is the Emperor's wings. Like, can I equip that? Why do I have, like, multiple passive suspensor belts now? Power Pack MK1. So this says regen per second 8, power pool 100. Regen per second 12, power pool 150. Sand bike part. All right, so is this thing still passive is the question. All right, spice-infused copper dust. Let's put that there. Got all these copper ingots. I mean, I should probably just build another one of these storage things. Let's put the copper ingot there. Got all these parts. Sand bike, advanced servox, particle capacitor. All right, and then I do have like all these other pieces. So I've got passive suspensor belts. I've got all these passive suspensor belts. I guess maybe I should just sell this stuff, huh? Okay. Let's go upstairs. Let's deposit our fuel cells. Now we're at 19 days of power. Okay. Got plenty of volume left in our packs. Okay, now let's just see. Okay, so I kind of like the passive thing. I don't see how this is better than the passive one. Aaliyah. How's it going? Yeah, to me, passive just seems a lot better. Good to see you, Leah. Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. We are playing some more Dune Awakening tonight and having a great time. Watching the basketball game. I was wondering if there was a game tonight. I couldn't remember. All right, I kind of want to put it on in the background so I can see what's going on here. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. WNBA. That's not what you're watching, right? You're not watching WNBA, are you? Why can't I find the game? On ABC? I feel like something's wrong with my TV app. All I have on ABC is... Oh, okay, never mind. It just wasn't labeled right, yeah. It is on ABC, but that's not... It was showing up as Action News 11. Oh man, another close game. The Pacers are winning the series 2-1 right now. If they go up 3-1, that's probably the end, you know? And they're up right now by a couple points. Okay, so what I'm looking for is the shipwreck of the Alcyon. Not Halcyon, the Alcyon. Which is like 1,000 meters away. Whoa. That really launched me up. I could use a little bit of shade. We don't want to get too hot here. Keep it going, keep it moving. Alright, so... Yikes. Looks like that's the Alcyon out there, right? That also looks like a giant sandworm. Yeah, that's crazy. It'd just go like right under me or something. All right, we're gonna make a run for it, Crimson Knights. I don't know if I can make this actually. It might be better for me because that's gonna be a farther distance than to go just straight north. So I think we gotta go like here. And I might, wait. I need to stand in the shade first. I'm already burning up. I'm already burning up, but I think, I don't know, this could be tough, Crimson Knights. I may die on this journey. Here we go. This is like 300 plus meters for me to make it. Come on. Leah said the next game will be Monday night. Well, if the Pacers win tonight, I mean, the next game could be the final game of the series. In all likelihood. Oh my God. It's coming right at me. Dude, that thing was definitely trying to eat me. I think I barely made it. I think I barely made it there. All right, so breaker station discovered. This is not ultimately where we're trying to get to, but it is the spot that we got to. So here we are. And pull out my knife. Dude, these guys got to make their free throws, man. What are they doing? That always drove my dad nuts in the NBA, like, with the NBA. He wasn't in the NBA, with the NBA. Like, how are these guys missing so many free throws? Just free buckets. Uh-oh. Am I stuck? Okay, I'm out. I loaded into Lego Fortnite earlier today, and it, like, started me under a rock underwater, and I just drowned and died. It's like, that's cool. What is this? 3 intel obtained.
The Kirab have their market going again. Looks like they've chosen Mirzabah this year. There are scores of them camped out all around the hammer. Of course, that's only a problem if you need to go by there.
Oh, God!
Means more time to work without some dirty bandits stealing everything we find.
I was not, like, there was no one in this base the whole time. Then I get to the very top floor and there's somebody just chilling. Okay. That took me off guard. All right. So where we're trying to get is over there. Actually, no, I'm wrong. That's where we were. Where we're trying to get is there. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. There's this giant ship that we're trying to get to. What happens if these guys see you? Do they, like, shoot you or something? All right, here we go, Crimson Knights. I'm trying to make it across, all right? Here we go. $400 meters. That might be kind of pushing it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Come on! Get across, dude! Alright. The little sensor thing disappeared, so that's a good sign for me. I think we made it, Crimson Knights. Let's go! We made it to the Alkion. We are running out of water, though, so there is that. Somebody already here fighting? Whoa! Who were these guys fighting before? All right, we filled up. Oh, we filled up our blood pouch. What is that noise, dude? Oh, it's just a big old sandworm out there. That is so scary. All right, let's go into the Alkion. Gather plasteel microflora fiber, gather mechanical parts, and acquire a Holtzman amplifier. Those are the three things we're looking for. Oh, we just got an improvised cut array. Is this like a dead guy that we just picked up his stuff? Somebody die here and we just picked up his stuff? plasteel, microfluoro fiber, and mechanical parts we just got out of that. Holtzman amplifier we just got.
Mayday, mayday. This is
A mayday, mayday.
Lieutenant Lakers is down. The convoy is under sustained attack. They knew where we'd be. We've lost contact with the group leader, Kytheria.
My God! Look at them all! It's Horizon to Horizon jet fighters out there!
Relay that chatter! We have sustained several direct hits, and we're losing Trim badly. We're going to try to set her down. Our emergency transponder is active. Godspeed, everyone.
Godspeed, everyone. All right, more plasteel, microfluorofiber, and mechanical parts obtained. Looks like someone is here. All of a sudden, it's like, this is intense! This is intense. Alright, I think we have now obtained everything we need for the main mission. Now we gotta mine copper ore and harvest plant fiber again. And we found the Holtzman amplifier, so actually we found everything. Okay. Spice-infused copper dust we got. We're looking pretty good here, Crimson Knights. We're looking pretty good. Alright, so now we just need to harvest plant fiber, harvest copper ore. And then we need to get back to our base, which kind of easier said than done. Seems like OKC ran away with it here at the end. All right, so now the series is going to be tied 2-2. Seems like the Pacers kind of choked a little bit at the end there. They had the lead, not a huge lead, but they had a little bit of a lead, and then they just couldn't make any more shots all of a sudden. I feel like I'm rooting against the Pacers just because their jersey is yellow. And like, kind of reminds me a little bit of the Golden State Warriors. Just a little bit. I'm like, nah, I don't want you to win. Alright, so we need to get back to base, which again is like all the way over there. I can't make that full run, so we kind of got to go over to here and then over to there. Otherwise, we'll get eaten by a worm. So I want to go back to base. I also want to go back to the trading outpost, because we got to do both. Oh, look, there's a dude running across the desert. Guy's gonna attract some freaking worms, man. I'm gonna wait. Let's see if worms come where he's running. Wonder if that's his base. Alright, doesn't seem like that guy got attacked by worms somehow. Alright, so Monday's game is not going to be the last game of the season. It's not for the trophy. All right, here we go, Crimson Knights. I'm trying to get across. Here we go. Oh, shoot. I'm starting to feel parched. Oh. Oh, God. Oh my God, no! Holy crap, dude! Oh, God! Oh, jeez. That is scary as heck, dude. I did not want to lose everything I had in my pouch, in my backpack. I saw my entire mission right before my eyes. All right, so now we need to get over to... My base is all the way back here, so basically we just need to get to here. Oh, man. Alright, I don't want to carry too much more stuff because I'm not sure if that's going to weigh me down. Alright, here we go. I'm running across. I'm trying to make this the shortest distance I can. Please don't be coming right for me. I think I just missed that thing. I think I just missed it. Oh my gosh, this is scary. Leah said, Crimson, the Thunder won their game. Mom and I are so excited about it. Congratulations, Leah. I feel like I'm kind of rooting for the Thunder too. I picked them to win it all. But also, I just love to see game 7s. I would love to see it go to a game 7. They're all tied up right now. Somebody's got to win 2 more. Who's it gonna be? Will it go to a game 7? It seems like the 2 teams are pretty evenly matched. I mean, games have been relatively close. Like, they haven't been blowouts or anything like that, so anyone could win. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I feel like everyone's kind of pulling for the Pacers, though. All right, we're all hydrated up. Now let's put all our blood in there. Out of our blood sack. Let's research the schematic for the Caliph's Drinker. Cornered in a cave by Sardaukar forces, Caliph managed to stay alive for weeks without a water source, only emerging to draw blood from his enemies. When he was finally killed, the Sardaukar discovered this unique kinjal, modified to include an exsanguination apparatus. Okay. Improvise.
Weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Really? Where's it coming from? The large sandstorm coming in. I want to see where it's coming from. Oh, there it is. This is our first sandstorm, actually, Crimson Knights. This is going to be our first big sandstorm in this game. Good thing we made it back to base.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Can you imagine? I mean, I've never experienced... Actually, I have experienced a sandstorm, I guess. But not like a super sandstorm. Can't imagine something like this.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
All right, time to get down. Whew. Lock the doors! All right. Why do our doors keep opening, dude? Okay, research scavenger rags, Karpov 38, and a Kinjal. Scavenger rags. Karpov 38. This is a rifle, the standard Great House assault rifle for more than 100 years. The Karpov 38 shown due to its simple design and very low maintenance needs. And then here's the Kinjal. A common personal weapon popular among the family members of this great house. The Atreides Kinjal styled after the particular variety that Duke Leto Atreides himself carries. Fabricate a full set of scavenger rags. Fabricate a Karpov 38. Here comes our Karpov 38. Then let's do scavenger pants, scavenger boots, scavenger hood, scavenger gloves, and scavenger chest piece. We need 10 copper ingots for that, though. And then we could also do Caliph's Drinker, an exsanguinating Kinjal named for the Fremen youth Caliph. What's needed for this? We're gonna need 5 more copper ingots, but this also uses spice-infused copper dust. What I really want to make, though, is this thing, which we need more copper ingots, so I need like 10 more copper ingots for this thing. Hajra Leadergen MK1. Alright, so I took everything there. Now we've got these like scavenger still suits. Why would I put on scavenger garments though? You know what I mean? Like, let's compare this. This is left control, right? Oh, okay. Scavenger boots versus scavenger pants. What? I'm confused. I don't know. All right, let's make scavenger chess piece. And then let's make a Hajra Leadergen MK1.
I've crossed the Vermilius Gap, Off-Worlder, and I still haven't shaken my unwanted followers. I'm afraid I must delay our reunion until... well, I fear drastic measures might be required. But fear not, Off-Worlder. You've
I already
come
did this.
far alone. I'm impressed. You're a long way from that mewling mauler I dragged from the wreckage of the Proteus. Listen, you'll need a vehicle to cross the sands to the Paranorth and reach the gap. But vehicles require components that aren't created here on Arrakis. Arrakis has a long history, Off-Worlder. More than you might imagine. Some things, like the Imperial testing stations, contain echoes of the past. But more importantly, they contain stockpiles of components you'll need. Just be careful. Those old ruins are a beacon for all kinds of scum.
Imperial testing stations are scattered across Arrakis. A blue location marker indicates that components needed to create vehicles and other technology can be found at these locations. And now it wants me, for the story, to go to testing station number 2, which is the thing that we already did tonight. So that's kind of annoying. I don't know. It doesn't even let me compare this stuff. Like, does this even have a catch pocket? I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't even have a catch pocket, so that's kind of not that helpful. All right, so we've got a Mala pistol that we found. This thing does 7.2 damage per shot with a 342 RPM, clip size of 18. What's this? 4.8 damage per shot, 342 on. Okay, so it's basically 4.8 versus 7.2. So we'll go ahead and put that there. This does 7.2 damage per hit, 139 attack speed versus 5.5 and 139 attack speed. All right, so again, this is probably better. Then I do have this. All right, how much money do I have in here? 4,600. Now I've got 6,000 monies in there. Spice infused copper dust. I don't want to really carry that around. Let's put that there. Plasteel, microflora, fiber, and mechanical parts. Like, let's put these here. Let's again go deposit these fuel cells. Storage is full. So now we've got 20 days of fuel cells here. And that's maxed out. Almost 21 days of fuel cells. 500 fuel cells. That's the most we could put in there. Wait. Looks like we still have 181 fuel cells on us. So I'm thinking what we want to do is do like this. And let's just... Oh, the heck was that? The heck was that, man? All right, so now we can store more fuel cells here. Actually, you know what? I want to see something else here. Wait, didn't I buy... Didn't I buy like a bunch of furniture? I thought I bought like a bunch of furniture schematics or something. I don't know where they are. I thought I could put down furniture now, but apparently no. All right. All right, so let's go back to the trade post here. Let's just try to get back to the trade post. I hope I'm not in trouble, but I might be. This might have been stupid. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I'm in trouble. Freaking run, dude! Oh my gosh, man. That is scary as heck. All right, let's keep it moving. We're trying to get over to this trade post so that I can turn in the Holtzman amplifier, that we can finish that that little quest. Jeez. Look at that. That is crazy. I'm just gonna absolutely freak out the first time that I die to one of those sandworms, and I know what's gonna happen. It's only a matter of time before one gets me. Going crazy out there. All right, let's deliver the Holtzman amplifier. And let's contact the issuer. You got the amplifier, great work. The great houses don't like to admit it, but they deal with scrap merchants all over Dune, picking clean wrecks and corpses to equip the next lot sent out to die. Ah, well, at least my business is booming, so there's still more you can do. I have buyers who will pay good money for Fremen-made goods. The Fremen may be gone, but you can still find plenty of their equipment in the caves scattered around Haga Basin South. Explore a few caves, collect some of that gear, and I'll cut you in on the profits. Fremen finds. Micro sandwich fabric, EMF generator. Dang it. I don't have any of that with me. Do not open. Issued by Asmara Effendi. I have a buyer who's very eager to recover a stolen pharmaceutical agent. They wouldn't say what it was, just that it was safe to transport unless the vials were open. The case and vials containing the agent were taken in the vicinity of the old testing station east of Griffin's Reach Trade Post in Haga Basin South. Enter the Imperial Testing Station number 2, find the vials, deliver the vials, contact the issuer. I already have them. You found it. The buyer will be pleased. No need to ask if you open any of the vials. The buyer told me you wouldn't be capable of operating a contract board if you had. This stuff, whatever it is, sounds damn dangerous. I don't understand how anyone could lose track of something like that. Well, no harm done in the end, right? I don't think I have any of that. All right. Makeshift pants variant customization. Can like customize these. Oh. Okay. Makeshift jacket variant. Oh, I see. Okay, there we go. This, I was like, I shouldn't have to like switch back and forth through the menu like this every time. Okay. Alright, so there's my customized guy right there. My guy. Completed the contract wrecking crew. Fremen Finds accepted that contract. Do not open accepted that contract. I already completed these. Completed that contract of finding the vials. Do not open completed. Alright, anyways.
You keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger?
Like, I bought this, so... How come it won't let me make these things? Alright, sell. Demand. Can I sell my broken stuff? No. Let's just sell one of these, I guess. And these sell for like so little though. Is this even worth selling? I feel like it's not even worth selling. I should just see if I can like break it down later or something like that. The unknown, the known universe. The war for Arrakis, landmarks, manual of the friendly desert. Alright, let's see what we can unlock in terms of skills right now. We do now have... What is the gun that we have? The gun that we have is the Karpov 38. None of that helps me. Okay, so Suspensor efficiency. Get that. Technique, death from above. While you're suspended in the air, any attacks using weapons will have a damage bonus. Techniques only take effect when equipped. Assault Seeker. A modified Hunter Seeker that will fly in a direct line and explode upon contact with anything. Can be triggered to explode with the second activation. Useful for situations where a thrown grenade is not precise enough. Abilities must be equipped and activated from the ability bar. Let's get that. All right, so we'll equip that. Still got one skill point left, but I might just hold on to it at this point. Increase the recharge rate of our power packs. Increase water yield of dew. Might just hold on to the skill point. All right, Crimson Knights. Another very fun stream of Dune Awakening. Had a lot of fun. We made really good progress. In the next stream of Dune Awakening, we'll hopefully be able to get a sand bike and just keep pressing forward with the main story and exploring more and more. So I'm enjoying it. I'm liking the progression, the grind of this survival MMO. And having fun with it so far. So I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. I will likely be back on Sunday nights, I think. I don't know. It's Father's Day, so I don't know. I don't know what's going to be expected of me or what the plan's going to be on Sunday, but in any case, we'll be back Sunday or Monday. Hope you guys have a good weekend until then. Thank you for joining the stream. Thanks for liking, following, subscribing, joining the video and the channel. Thanks for hanging out, Crimson Knights. Thanks again to Maddie and Zachary Woods for 450 and 200 hours, respectively, watching on the channel. Appreciate you guys. Have a good weekend. Have a good night. And I'll see you later.